Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Underdog Reacts and I watched Squid Game Season 2 Episode 3. Yeah, I will explain the title later, but let's first start with this episode. Maybe at a port, and we see two boats, or ships, whatever you call them, and we see the camera turns to the right a bit, and we see people going towards the boat and then going on board. We have now a front shot of two people talking. It's Junho and the guy that survived, because his boss was a real champ. Jeez, I still can't believe that he would give up his own life to save his life, because I really didn't expect it actually. I really thought that he was gonna be the asshole, or just, what probably most people would do, choose your own life, but I didn't expect that. So we see people on board walking, and they're talking a bit to each other, and they stop at the front of the boat. They look, so a bit talking, and then they get on board, still talking, lots of talking. Then the captain sticks his head out of a window, and he says, I think he says, everybody's on board, let's go. So we see the boat, going in reverse. Okay, that sounds weird, but the boat going in reverse, and sorry, I lost where I was. And now Junho takes the GPS tracking device out of his pocket. We see the circle beep beep beep, and I thought that was Gihan, but no, that's them, I think. But we're gonna leave it at that, because if you want to know what's going to happen next, watch the episode yourself. I can tell you, the first game, again, is red light, green light. And it's interesting to see what Gihan did, because obviously he survived the first time, now he's back. Apparently they searched Gihan like I expected, and he still has the implant tooth, but he doesn't have the GPS. So Juno followed the wrong person. Apparently there's also a black worker here. Usually the triangles and the squares and the circles, they all have pink, but apparently there's one square that has a black attire, which it's I'm curious, who is that? It's probably somebody special. Oh, no, I already know why. Never mind. But it's oh yeah. They had to take a vote, and here's why I call it unfair. Because it was again exact in the middle, 50-50. But then number one had to vote. And we didn't get to see his face at first until he voted. And he voted for everybody to stay. Last time number one, you chose for everybody to go, but this time number one chose for everybody to stay. And this is where I call unfair, because it's the front man. It's the black man, the black mask guy. I call unfair. That's not fair. He should be allowed to be in this game. That's unfair. But Gehan obviously doesn't know what he looks like, under the mask. So I'm curious, is he gonna go to Gehan and try to be friends with him, and then whatever? Or I don't know. We'll see tomorrow in the next episode. Maybe we have probably we get more information, and maybe there is gonna be a new game. I have no clue, because now I don't even know if there's gonna be new games, because I did saw a kind of different robot, maybe a boy, which wasn't in the first season. So there's a chance that they are gonna do new games, and maybe also throw in some old games. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. But I've really gone for. It was just another good episode. So a 4 out of 5. I am really curious, But like I said, we'll see that tomorrow. I can't watch on Sunday. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna leave that. Leave likes, recommend a good Korean movie down below in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, come join Discord, or just an international movie. Just recommend an international movie where they don't speak English. Just subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.